The fitness industry. An industry made up of perception, interpretation, and confusion. So, a video I've been meaning to do a little while, this one, and it's to kind of dispel any kind of myths with regards for PTs, really. Now, I know hundreds of personal trainers. I work with several at the gym where I train my guys, and let me tell you, some of these guys and girls are fantastic. They can help people in ways that I couldn't even perceive, because they all have different histories, different stories, different ways of coaching clients, different interpretation of exercise, interpretation of diets. They all have different personalities and people warm to them differently, and that is what is so magical about this industry. I don't stand here before you or before this camera and shout that I'm the best PT you will ever come across, that I'm the most educated or anything like that. What I do is I take the world as I perceive it, I take the results, or I take the information on board and I interpret it and deliver it to my clients. And hopefully my clients' results speak for themselves. Now, when it comes to people coming to me and playing PTs off against one another, playing the price battle, it's not going to work, because you don't go to a PT entirely for their knowledge. Let's face it, we all know the basic knowledge of losing weight, don't we? Calories in, calories out, etc, etc. So there will be elements you go to a PT for, knowledge-wise, be it execution of exercise, different exercise, variety, etc, etc. I could babble on for hours, but most of what you go to a personal trainer for is application of that knowledge. You're struggling by yourself to do it yourself, and therefore essentially you need someone to give you a kick up the arse. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to make what is sometimes a complicated and confusing subject and make it simple and digestible. And we're here to help you apply the fundamentals of exercise and nutrition. Now, there are thousands, there are millions of us, and we all have our different interpretation of data, our different interpretation of exercise, of nutrition, yada 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 yada. So, playing one PT off against another and looking at us as the same is impossible. You could wander into my gym and, let's face it, be brutally honest here, if you're going to spend at least an hour a week with someone, you want to like them, don't you? I don't think I train anybody that doesn't like me, and vice versa. I don't want to spend an hour with someone if I don't like them. That's not how this works. So first and foremost, it's the personality of a PT that shows through. Secondly, it's their passion. By standing in front of a camera, I probably exude to you guys that I'm very passionate about my industry. And guess what? I am. But at the end of the day, what personal trainer you go to is down to you, down to your personal preference, down to your perception of that trainer. So all I ask is that when you search out your trainer, etc., you get as much information about how they train their clients and their personality and their passion that you can. There is no wrong choice. Yes, of course, there's bad PTs, there's good PTs, but at the end of the day, you want someone who's going to get you results. So look to a PT that has a proven track record of results, and you shouldn't go too far wrong. And that's the thing that everyone needs to get in their head about this industry, and that's definitely the thing that some other personal trainers need to get in their head about this industry. We're not in competition, guys. I don't compete with anybody. I compete with myself to be a better me every day, and I compete with my clients' goals to get them to that point. That's all this is about. Have a good day, folks.